Hello dear viewer, today we will be exploring the digestive system of the human body with our friend Joe. Let's hop inside Joe. And here we are inside of the mouth. The first part of the digestive system with these big white blocks which are called teeth. You should be familiar with them. And it appears our friend Joe has a couple of cavities. We are going to have to fire him after this is over. Here is an example of what teeth do. That was food, and that food is now crunched. And over here we have saliva containing two enzymes, amylase and lipase. We'll talk about amylase later. Right now, we'll talk about lipase, which breaks down fat. Should be able to give a pretty clear example of it. Yes, that is exactly how it's supposed to work. And, this wasn't part of the script. You're not supposed to be dancing. This is the reason why we don't pay you. And back here we have the esophagus, otherwise known as the throat, which is pretty much just a connector from the mouth to the stomach. Let's hop in. And here we are inside of the stomach, and if my calculations are correct, yep, there it goes. That was food that we asked Joe so politely to consume before this happened. As you can see here, the stomach acid is slowly deteriorating it. Watch what happens. As we can see, it has been completely broken down. Let's take a closer look at what's happening. Yet another enzyme. This is pepsin, which breaks down proteins. You will see it inside of this example here. Geez, took you long enough. And over here we have that other enzyme we talked about earlier, which is called amylase, which breaks down starches. You will see it inside of this next example. As we can see, it broke the starch down into a sugar. That's enough out of the stomach. Let's head into my least favorite part of the body, the gallbladder. Let me see. Look around. Yep, all looks right. And yep, we are in the gallbladder. That right there, folks, is bile. I'm not paid to talk about bile, only enzymes. Just know that it's another fluid that helps in the digestive system. Let's move on to the liver. And here we are inside of the liver. Very, very spacious area, oddly enough. We just came from the gallbladder. Now, funny thing is, bile is actually made inside of the liver, but it seems that Joe isn't producing any. But what Joe is producing is blood. And if we look over here to the left, we will see that that tube right over there is connected directly to the heart, which produces blood, which comes into the liver to be filtered and gain nutrients, and then it is brought out of the liver so the blood can bring more nutrients to the rest of the body. Let's head back into the stomach. And here we are in the stomach, where it appears Joe has been swallowing hamburgers whole. They appear to be the small ones from White Castle. Oh. This is rather unfortunate. Joe might not be alive anymore. That is a whole turkey leg inside of Joe's small intestine. Speaking of small intestine, the small intestine is supposed to be absorbing nutrients so that it can be filtered out through the liver. But it seems Joe is, dead. Joe might be dead. He is, at least we won't have to fire him anymore. Let's just go into the large intestine. And here we are inside of the large intestine, the last part of the digestive system. Its main purpose is to shape stool, or otherwise known as feces, otherwise known as poop. and it's very much more spacious than the small intestine. And over here is the anus, where feces exit out of. Let's go check on Joe, see if he's okay. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why you should not swallow cheeseburgers and turkey legs whole. Joe died. He's dead. We cannot show any more organs because he was our only paid actor willing to do this.